of Olympic College?
Well, since I've got a class there in 25 minutes, I hope it at least makes a good day. The future of Olympic College is, I hope it's expanding. It's going down the right track. They've got an RN program that I'm currently aspiring to get into. They're working on the engineering program. I do see at Olympic College, though, that there are too many people having to take remedial classes again. And it's not those of us who haven't done math in 30 years and are going back into class. It's the kids coming right out of high school. And I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of these kids, and they said, I was a 4-point student, I was a 3.8, and I'm taking basic remedial classes again because they said I'm not good enough. That's not something that's really an Olympic College issue, but they need to address it more and communicate more with the high schools and tell them this is the problem needs to be fixed.
Thank you. Eric? Olympic College is one of the greatest assets in our community. It provides terrific programs and certifications to people, either for their personal development or most importantly so that they can enter the workforce. And we are very lucky to have it here. As we look down the road, it needs to keep doing those things, but I think there's opportunities as well, and I've been working on this, to provide more 4-year degree opportunities at OC. If someone wants to continue on in their education, they shouldn't have to leave Kitsap County, and frankly, we can't afford to build a new 4-year university. So a few years ago, we were able to get a new program in nursing in coordination with the University of Washington. That program is full, and every single person who comes out of that program either already has a job or has the promise of a job down the road. This fall, Olympic College will begin offering, in coordination with Washington State University, a program in engineering. That program is already full, and that is a terrific opportunity both for our employers and for our students.
Thank you. Marty?
I think as our population grows and economics continues to be tight, our community college will play a more vital role in 4-year degrees and 2-year degrees and getting the education that our kids need out of high school. I think the college is leading the way in that in regards to nursing and engineering. I think there'll be more of that because we already have the facilities and teachers and students who need there. As far as jobs waiting, we have a job shortage. We have a job crisis here in nursing schools and whatever we're training our kids to now, we need to have jobs for them to go to. And right now there aren't jobs for them, whether they're in nursing programs or not. So you need experience. And people that have experience are still waiting to find jobs.
And the last in a series of our educational questions, this one starts with Eric. Will you vote for a bill that ends tenure for teachers?
Well, so this year we actually changed some of the tenure rules. I think there needs to be a continued look at that. But the change that we made this year was we extended the period before sort of tenure kicks in. And moreover, if you are a teacher that is demonstrating that you have issues in the classroom, you don't truly have ongoing tenure. There's an opportunity for the school district to engage and either to help you resolve those issues or to counsel you out of the profession. I think that makes sense. If you talk to principals, if you talk to superintendents, one of the main things they asked for was to extend the period, particularly at the beginning of someone's career, before they have any sense of tenure rights. And that was what was done this last year with bipartisan support.
Marty?
I talked to several school superintendents and teachers. I think and believe that teachers need to be held accountable for students' achievement to some level. Tenure, I believe, sometimes gets in the way of that. Teachers have a right, I believe, and over time they've earned certain things when they've been there long enough. But it shouldn't excuse the fact that there still should be involvement. The students should progress. I think if we look at tenure in a way that is tied to some sort of achievement level, ongoing growth in them and the students, I think it's fine.
Chris?
Again, I'm not going to say I'll pass a bill until I've read it. But the idea of tenure, I'm not comfortable with and I do not like. Because I am dealing with it right now. I have teachers that are fabulous, that are wonderful, that are not I have teachers that are not that enthusiastic about teaching anymore because they do have tenure. Whether they became that way after tenure or they were that way before, I'm not sure. I just don't like the idea of putting a benchmark for somebody and saying, once you achieve that, you're done. I don't like that. I like to keep people always excited, always learning, always fresh, always working towards improving, always keeping themselves current. And I believe when people are tired, that is when they can retire. When the administration sees that the teacher is no longer being productive, that is when they can let them go.
Thank you. Moving on to some business questions, starting with Marty.